FEG Token. What do you need to know before buying FEG? With the hype that surrounds cryptocurrency, it is nowadays being considered as one of the quickest and simplest means of earning profit, and sometimes even referred to as a get-rich-quick scheme. As a result, many people invest into it without researching or learning anything about cryptocurrency or any token. Stay tuned until the end, as I will also reveal the secret for you to avoid easily losing money, and the thing only few know. Welcome to Crypto Live. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our upcoming videos about cryptocurrencies. In case you have just started paying attention to cryptocurrency and are wondering whether to invest, or even if you are an old pro and you probably know someone who is curious because they heard on TV or read in the internet that the price is surging, and they can make tons of money trading and investing in it. Share this video with them in order to not lose their hard-earned money, or they can invest wisely, because I am going to discuss some things you need to know before you purchase FEG tokens or any other cryptocurrency in this video. So first off, make sure you don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Investing in crypto is riskier than many other investments because nothing is guaranteed but volatility. In addition, these types of transactions are usually unregulated. There is no FDIC protection for this stuff, nor is there an intermediary to help. And despite the volatility of the crypto coin market, prices fluctuate wildly every minute. So while basking in the glow of a bull run, the market has endured painful and protracted corrections that will almost certainly continue in the future. There are different levels of danger. As with Bitcoin, the original cryptocurrency has been around for more than a decade, and its chances of disappearing are lower than less established coins. However, it is not without risk as well. With just one tweet from Elon Musk about Bitcoin being suspended as Tesla's credit card payment, its price dropped wildly. That is why don't stake your entire life savings, or even your proverbial farm, on a coin easily. Instead, do your research, learn the token's potential before you buy it. Next is that you should conduct thorough research. Be sure to thoroughly research any digital currency before investing significant amounts of money, so you fully understand the benefits and dangers. And thinking of trying to sell it for a higher price to someone else is not a value proposition. Keep an eye on developer mailing lists and community forums. All of these can be viewed on their website on how to join. Also, you should listen to podcasts. Check out some media outlets for information about the FEG token, like their website, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, etc. Get to know FEG tokens more on their social media accounts by asking them lots of questions. And if you don't understand what they're saying, don't be afraid to ask them for clarification. Even if it still doesn't seem to make sense, don't assume it's because you didn't understand. People could be talking gibberish. Though sincere people will take the time to assist, you should be cautious if they are talking their book. In addition to considering the arguments put forward by skeptics because there are no shortages of them, you should also consider your own. This is a maxim from John Stuart Mill. He who knows only his own side of the case knows little of that. When you think you've done all the research you can, do even more work, because you're probably not done yet. Third is, you need to resist fear of missing out. If the only reason you invest in something is to avoid missing out, the only thing you won't miss out on is losing everything. There's a sure way to undermine whatever wealth you may have earned over time, and that is the fear of missing out, FOMO. In this case, that's the instinctual reaction to something that needs to be researched first, because you might not know, but you will just end up with an upset stomach if you trade based on your gut. So make sure you know what you're buying. Know it well. The simple act of checking an app and seeing that the price of a currency has increased by 30% or more in the past 24 hours is not research. It's possible you're an unlucky sap who purchased a failing cryptocurrency. In the world of cryptocurrency, every coin has pumpers, or what they call as shameless promoters. Do not be swayed by peer pressure. We're not in high school when you are investing in crypto. You should consider your own investment case and weigh the merits. So it is a must to research, then research again. Fourth is, you should probably avoid anything that sounds too good to be true. Crypto is filled with charlatans, just as Wall Street, Congress, or the Bar Association are. Over the past few years, there have been more than enough projects promising to overtake Bitcoin. But is it? It's just that you can only discover the truth by conducting research. You should be careful both as a buyer and as a borrower. It is possible to borrow up to 99% of the cost of an investment on some crypto exchanges, meaning you can borrow more than 100x leverage. Your profits will soar if a coin increases in value, but if it goes in value the other way, you'd be wiped out. Fifth is, you should make sure you verify before you trust. Crypto market is rife with scammers. You might have heard of this one case on Twitter in which some rascals exploited Elon Musk's appearance on Saturday Night Live to scam people out of $100,000 worth of cryptocurrency. How do they do that? Under the guise of the comedy show's Twitter account, the miscreants asked their victims to send small amounts of crypto for address verification. In that case, they would receive 10 times as much as they spent. The too good to be true proposition raised a red flag. Next is, you shouldn't be swayed by unit bias. Although a coin's value is about $1, this does not make it less expensive than Bitcoin at $32,000. Always remember that coins aren't all created equal. Numerous cryptocurrencies exist, many of which attempt to emulate Bitcoin, some of which aim to solve other problems, and developer support and levels of decentralization vary according to each platform. Coin valuation is determined by asking the question of why and how the coin was created. How is it supposed to be useful? Who works on it? What is the size of the developer community? When it comes to updating open source software on GitHub, how active is their repository? In the same way that a building requires maintenance, a codebase can become unsound if neglected. The most pertinent question is, what is the security model of the coin? Proof of work, proof of stake, etc. And if it's a proof of work coin, what is the hash rate like? In the absence of understanding what these terms mean, then you are unprepared to invest. So let's go to the seventh. It has been said that it's not your keys, nor is it your coins. As with cash and jewelry, cryptocurrencies are treated as bearer assets, where the holder, in theory, is the rightful owner. After it's stolen or lost, it's gone. Therefore, advanced users instruct you not to trust the cryptographic keys to your digital currency wallet to a third party, such as an exchange, since these firms are often unregulated and may suffer hacks or exit scams, or even absconding with clients' funds. Over the past 10 months, many high-profile exploits have plagued decentralized finance or DeFi platforms, and there has been no shortage of such incidents on centralized platforms just like Binance. It is, however, a bit nerve-wracking to safeguard your keys on a piece of hardware or even a piece of paper with a string of numbers and letters written on it, and it is easy to mess it up. It is for this reason that some experienced investors rely on third-party custodians. The nature of cryptocurrency is based on trade-offs. Can you remain vigilant about losing the paper or forgetting the seed phrase or the password for unlocking your crypto? If not, you must feel comfortable with the idea of someone else storing your digital valuables, and history gives you numerous reasons not to. Fortunately, there is a type of wallet that mitigates these risks, and these can be configured. Additionally, exchanges can stop you from withdrawing your funds at any time for any number of reasons, such as solvency or legal issues. Furthermore, some exchanges simply lack the infrastructure necessary to stay connected at all times. Coinbase and Robinhood, for example, frequently go down during periods of market volatility. In fact, it's impossible to guarantee that you have control over your coins if you don't manage your own wallet. Having said that, there are many reasons why you might want to use an exchange, so be sure you review the agreement and make sure you're protected. Next thing is, most cryptocurrencies, just like FEG Token, can be purchased for a fraction. It's not necessary to buy the entire coin. Let's say Bitcoin, for instance, can be divided by 8 decimals. Basically, if you're interested in how these things work, you can purchase $10 worth and give it a shot or play it around. And take it from a billionaire, buying small amounts of Dogecoin, said billionaire Mark Cuban on television recently, is a whole lot better than a lottery ticket. Another thing is, you should understand the tax implications. There are several reasons why this is particularly important in the United States. First of all, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, considers crypto property as opposed to currency for tax purposes. In other words, if you buy a coin for $1 and it doubles in value, and you use that amount to buy so much as a packet of chewing gum, you will need to report the capital gain and pay taxes on it. Although the crypto industry has lobbied on behalf of the de minimis exception, there is none. Moreover, centralized exchanges send IRS account information on a regular basis. And yes, the crypto industry isn't as regulated as banks and stocks. As a result, the government will not think twice about sending someone with aviator glasses to visit you to talk about your crypto trades, given the massive deficit it is running at the moment. Last but not least, but hey, aside from these, the secret isn't revealed yet. Okay, going back to number 10, consider dollar cost averaging and do not obsess over price. Go outside. You can take a walk, exercise, and enjoy the sun. Take time to spend with your family. All this and investing in cryptos is possible. There will always be fluctuations in the markets from day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. But any cryptocurrency investment worth its salt, any investment of any kind worth its salt, is a long-term bet. And if you want a dopamine rush, go for a jog or watch an action film. What is the best method of investing without obsessing? It uses dollar cost averaging, DCA. Invest a fixed dollar amount per month in FEG Token or in any crypto you prefer. Daily, weekly, monthly, annually? It's your choice. And then don't look at it. With DCA, you are not going to be forced to sell or buy based on short-term movements if you have a long-term view. You can also check out our previous videos to know more about FEG Token, as we also have videos that explain why FEG Token is a good investment, what are the potential of the FEG Token, or even the basics of knowing how FEG Token works. Okay, and as for the secret, this is something I have interviewed from a friend, so this is based from an experienced secret which practically has a point. Do not buy a token with an unknown team. I mean, if the team is trying to be anonymous and even explain very well the reason why, it is not ideal to invest in that token. In this case, if you have someone you care about you want to warn or help before they lose their hard-earned money, you need to share this video with them. It is not only applicable to the FEG token, but to other tokens as well, especially since there are a lot of tokens being introduced in the market, even though we have no way of knowing if these are scams or legit. That's all for this video about crypto, and thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates on the crypto market, make sure you click the subscribe and bell button.